play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Ready. 33, yellow.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. Now, you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Love's throw finds its target, Dobbs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. The slot man in motion right. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Love from the gun.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. Love.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Peace, love to all. In honor of every town for gun safety.
The fuck? Alright.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Working out of the gun. Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Here we go. 10 left.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Damn, I was just blocking away there.
The offensive line, they seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's given us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
to pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. First down going to the air with Love. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat.
Hand me
and
the
it drives
damn
them
ball.
crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively.
Buddy,
what
I
did you
need
see?
this tutty.
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like...
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead.
Okay, ready?
To throw now. Here's Love.
Damn!
It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Christian Watson was just wide-ass open there.
The Packers ready to take over offensively. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Love. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough
Why the fuck are you overthrowing me, bruh?
Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
2nd and 10.
Throwing. Love. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Now Love. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Love now.
Touch. Bing it.
The
Oh.
back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the
Oh.
feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in.
I gotta see this. Ah, I only got the 1 foot down. Fuck.
But that time it didn't work out.
Going back to Love. And this will be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Luke Musgrave.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Packers are able to add on to their first half lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Excuse me.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored up
20 yards. Get.
Here we go. Red 38.
Talking to myself.
Off the play.
Get 20
fake.
yards. Come on.
Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. So they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Love looking to throw it.
Bank.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
First down, Love to pass. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
52 blue.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Love.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On second down, Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another drive coming up for this Packers offense.
Go now. 33. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Love. And he comes back with one complete. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Love. He's got a man. Complete. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Here we go. Yellow, 22.
In motion right, Dobbs. He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Back to throw. Love.
That one caught downfield by Watson.
Touchdown, Packers!
Christian Watson
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Packers continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
Ready. 10 black.
Play action this time with Love. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season
I just
has
like
gone on,
caught it in like double coverage, wiped out both, and wiped out like 4 defenders.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Looking to throw. Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Packers have got it on cruise control. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field.
Come on, set. Black. 95. On the ball.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Julian Love picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over.
Down. 52 blue. Ready, go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. Through the middle of the field.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Jaden Reed,
75 yards.
and the Packers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And now the Packers get set to go.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
On play action. Love to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs.
49 yards.
And the Packers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Give me the damn ball.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Let's go now. 45. White.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Ready. Mike 17. Go red. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Go.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And they are going to score again. Yet another
That disgusting
touchdown
block
as they
I
just
hit,
add
though.
to their totals.
Nah, like I just said, boom, and then he ran it in for the touchdown.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. But they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard.
76 to 16.
Black 40. Watch the run. Mike 17. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 49 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Love. And a quick throw here that's complete.
So a roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Play fake. Here's Love. And they're going to get to him. A sack.
Jordan, I was wide open.
A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and
Jordan,
goal. So
I
now
was
it's
wide
2nd
ass open.
down.
How did you miss me?
Love, they go play action now.
Throw me the ball, bitch. Throw me it.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Kicking the field goal. Yes, sir.
Well, this one provided some good drama down to the very end. That last kickoff return, for a moment thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for. Didn't quite get it done.
So for the Packers, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, their slim playoff hope.
You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mommy, I got that X if you with it.